one aspect and follow it through so that I could show her how it impacts. And one of these aspects is the fire.
Mm.
So when you are circumcised, traditionally you're supposed to make your own fire, but you should make it with 2 sticks. You should
Mm.
make it. You should make the fire.
Mm.
After you make the fire, you have to guard that fire for the internal seclusion, because you'll be in seclusion for a minimum of 6 weeks. It can also be longer, depending on the time that is available. School makes a difference. We used
Mm.
to do it during the longest holiday.
Mm.
Now, this fire, you must guard it for the entire period, which means you use a lot of firewood. It has to keep burning. And when you finish the circumcision, the fire is incorporated into your grandmother or your mother's fire where you eat from.
Mm.
And the grandmother's fire must never go out.
Mm.
The fire is alive constantly. You never use a matchstick. You
Yeah.
always just push aside the ashes and then you light it.
Yeah.
Now, when you get married, one of the rituals that you do in marriage is to come and spend the night next to that fire, and then you symbolically take that fire away in the form of a gourd. You
Wow.
take that fire away and you go to your marital home, and your mother-in-law will snatch that gourd, and
Wow.
she will keep that gourd next to her hearth where she cooks. It will always be next to her hearth. So when you get married, you will eat from your mother-in-law's house,
Mm.
and you'll be eating from your own fire, actually,
Mm.
until your mother-in-law decides. In fact, that's what I liked about your post when you talked about the baton. Your
Mm.
mother-in-law decides that you now have attained the what do you call it? The charisma and the respect to
Mm.
gain custody over her son. So
Yeah.
she will pass the baton to you, which means she will give you back your fire, and she will allow you to cook in your own fireplace, in your own hearth. You see?
Wow.
And so from then on, actually, that is when marriage is marriage. It's not bride wealth that makes you married.